in my opinion, the L'Étranger is probably Spy's best revolver.
Really? Why?
Because the
Sorry, I
L'Étranger...
sound so surprised.
Yeah.
Go on, surprise me.
The L'Étranger provides an invaluable buff to just Spy's normal gameplay, because for one, you get cloak back on hit.
Yes.
And that doesn't matter how much damage you do, you just get straight cloak back, which is, of course, very nice.
Yeah.
And second of all, the increased cloak duration is also very nice.
I use that when I'm playing with the Invisiwatch in particular, but even the Cloak and Dagger, when you're holding that, I hope I'm saying it correctly, the L'Étranger or that little pistol anyway, the little French pistol. You do get extra cloak, I guess, don't you?
You do.
Yeah. And you would get that with the ringer as well if you're holding that pistol. Mm-hmm. But you tend to not use it.
I tend to not use it because I want to play whatever's fun.
And that comes back to the Ambassador.
This is the best Frontier game I've had to date.
Oh, this game here?
Yeah, because on this game, I managed to get 264 points.
You're kidding. You got, in this game...
Yeah.
264.
64, yeah.
Okay, I have to watch this. Can you tell me what's happening? Let me throw it over to you, just for a little bit.
Okay, so I'll just commentate while I'm playing this, right?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay, so I'm finding him. I realized that there's probably a battle I'm gonna lose, so I loop back around. I was hoping I could get that spy. I didn't end up getting him. But that demo is still there. And I reckon I can probably take him out. And lucky for me, he does not know you can just shoot through here. Yeah. Also, I also recognize that he's below 40 HP. And at that point, I can just hit him with my knife. And
you can see that when you're a spy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, key thing about spy is to look at your enemy's health, because if they're on low HP, just shoot them.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. So you're doing a fair bit of damage here. You've taken out the heavy.
Mm-hmm. And that I was going to kill the engineer with my revolver, but because I want the health and it's probably better just stab him. I just stabbed him.
Yeah, well, he didn't seem to be reacting or wasn't reacting fast enough when you shot him, so you've got his back.
Yeah, that's
you might
like
as well.
in my part. Trying to go for the demo there, but of course I get caught off.
Yeah.
Caught off.
You've done well though, and you said I'm still thinking 264 points. Wow.
Yeah, I actually managed to get 150 points in the first round.
Backstabs?
Yeah.
Yeah? The majority of?
Yeah, most of them were backstabs.
Yeah.
Okay, that one there, I was trying to stab the pyro, of course, and then turn around immediately to stop the spy.
Yeah.
Didn't actually do it in time. As you can see, I said not quick enough.
Oh, well, I mean, that happens. As I said earlier, the spies have to learn to deal with bad luck as well, and that happens.
Yeah.
Just hearing some of the gameplay that you were talking about earlier was really good. Can we hear a little bit more of what you're thinking, why you're doing what you're doing, that sort of thing?
Honestly, one thing that I tell myself, if I am thinking too hard about something, usually things go wrong. So honestly, if I was saying this to any spy main, just jump in, do whatever.
Just go for it.
Have fun. Just jump in and see what happens.
Yep, don't overthink it. Just go for it.
10 times out of 10, it's going to be a lot better than if you were to overthink something and something goes wrong.
Yeah. And do you get that adrenaline rush still? I mean, I know you play a lot of Spy.
Oh, yeah, no, I definitely do.
You do?
That's why I keep playing them.
Yeah, I get that way sometimes, particularly when things seem to be working, because I have days where I'm playing Spy and, I seem to get a fair few backstabs. I'm pretty happy with what I'm doing. And then there are other times, and usually they're on stream, I'll go Spy and nothing works. The pyro gets me every time. I'm dying constantly. Does that happen to you, first of all? And if it does, what do you do?
It definitely happens to me. But the thing about me is that I am not just restricted to Spy. Although, yes, I main Spy, I play every class. In fact, probably my most enjoyable class is actually Pyro. I play Pyro where it's like, you have the flare gun and whatnot, degreaser, and you're constantly switching between the weapons, right?
Yeah.
And that is just really fun. But honestly, keeping yourself purely locked to just one class is not very good. It won't do really well if, say, the entire team is looking directly for you.
Yeah. And I know they will beef up their defenses if they know that there's a good spy. Suddenly there'll be half a team of pyros.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't persist, even though it means that you're going to be dying a lot. You'd maybe think about changing to another class till the pressure comes off, and then if you feel like it, hopping back onto spy again.
Yeah, if I actually want to win a round, I'll just play whatever I think is probably best.
Yeah.
And in this round, I thought, well, I could just keep playing spy, but also partly because I just wanted to see how many points I wanted to get a spy.
Yeah, and you got a ton of them there. I guess for me, I sort of get locked into the idea that for this round, I'm going to be playing.
Okay, like here, right?
Yeah.
I went soldier because it's better at taking out the sentry and just getting rid of them.
Yeah. Now, will you swap back to spy shortly?
Yeah, but I'll swap when I need to, right?
Yeah, because I've done the same, particularly with the direct hit. If you are attacking, the opposition are more likely to have a sentry that needs to come down. And if they're all over you, say they're aware of the spy and they're not letting you get up to it, or maybe it's just too difficult to get to the gear, then swapping to a direct hit soldier makes sense. And then swapping back.
People who main a class need to know that it's always fine to actually just swap to a different class. And usually I find myself being able to beat whichever class I was annoyed at the time.
Yeah.
Like if there's a particular pyro, I would probably swap pyro and beat him at it.
No, I know exactly what you mean, because I can get absolutely annihilated. Usually on a stream, I'll say, all right, guys, for this round, I'm going to be playing spy. And then I get halfway through the round and I'm on, maybe 3 points and I'm getting hammered completely. So I'm going to swap. Going to swap to something else. We'll come back to it. Don't persist.
Yeah, something clearly isn't working there.
Yeah. And now, I was watching a fairly well-known TF2 player, and I won't mention names at this point, but I've seen a few of his streams. They're very enjoyable, and he likes to main spy. And I've noticed that he swaps servers a lot, and often he swaps servers if he finds that he's having trouble getting clear runs. Maybe the opposition are getting really aware of what he's doing. They bring on a lot of pyros, lots of spy checking, and rather than persisting with that game, he'll immediately swap to another one. Is that something that you would consider?
No, actually, I very rarely actually ever do that because I honestly just swap class and that's it.
Yeah. This streamer, as I said, brilliant spy, and plays spy pretty much for all of the streams. But I do notice that he tends to swap to another server if he's dying a lot. I wonder whether that was for production value, so that the viewers are getting to see better plays, or whether it's a frustration on the streamer's part that he's trying not to show. But if it's not working, and I'm going to stay spy because that's what people are looking for, so I'm going to move to another server. And I
get the feeling that it's probably he just wants to only play spy, and because partly he's a streamer, right? So give the people what they want. Yeah, and that makes sense. I mean, I wouldn't want to come up against him in any other class too, for that matter, because I'm sure he's really good. One of the advantages, you mentioned that you love to play pyro, for instance, and one of the advantages of playing pyro is it's the nemesis, or one of the main nemesis of the spy, and that way you get to know how the pyro operates and what the pyro can do, and then you can apply that in defense when you're playing spy. Would that be right? You better understand the enemy if you've played the enemy. I mean, you're entirely right. If you're a spy main, you'll be able to predict where spies actually go. Yeah. If you just know the class yourself, you're able to predict what they're about to do, right? Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Now, you mentioned that you don't play necessarily all spy because you're here to enjoy it, basically. Don't get me wrong, I do play a lot of spy, but I'm not restricted to it. Right. Never restrict yourself to just one class, I don't think. Oh, man. I'm just blown away by your ability to get around. You've just landed on top of rocks, you've landed on railings, you've ended up in spaces that I've never even seen before just now. That spot over there, I'm gonna come back. That's like the, Yeah. So that's actually the spot where you get a lot of blue snipers sniping from. Okay. Right? But you can still get to that point, and lucky for me, because it's a relatively difficult spot to get into, it's a safe area for me. Yeah. See, here you are. You're on the rocks. Yeah. That mustn't be the same spot. Did I go back? No, it was the next step. Yeah, it's the next one. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to just count where you end up here, because I see you on a rail, on rock, on rock, on rock, cross on another rail. Okay, so we're coming up to it now. And this sort of thing, it makes you very unpredictable, which must make you hard to kill. Yeah, I mean, think about spies that you want to be creative. Yeah. The more creative you are, the more creative you are, the more unpredictable you are to enemies. Okay, and I see you typing something in here, numbers. Oh, yeah, no, it's because there was a bot on the enemy team.
Oh, okay. So you're saying look for the bot. Sometimes their names have the numbers. There's the darkening of the screen from the ringer. So I saw that.
So yeah, during that time you have invulnerability to afterburn.
And you've got the speed boost as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to look for that darkening of the screen when you activate the ringer.
Yeah.
Right, and here we go. This is the bit.
A little bit longer.
This is the bit I wanted to show. So you're on the rail. You're up on the ledge.
The rail, jump up there.
Rock. Up the top rock to avoid very top rocks.
Yeah, I like to jump around. I really like to jump around that spots because, well, people actually rarely
rail. Yeah. Sorry,
and
I'm just blown away by this. And how do you practice that? I mean, do you go in on a server when there's nobody there and you just practice jumping, or?
No, it's just what I've been able to practice doing normal game.
So you just go for it. That's what we were saying before. Yeah, don't overthink it.
Think about these moves is that other classes can also do them as well. Like, you know that also that sniper is really wanting me dead.
Yeah.
And you see how I can bait them into my team?
And I saw in his mind, he thought, I'm going to go for this guy. No, I'm not.
Yeah. Anyway, so this spot here, the spot on the rocks that I showed you before is actually a very good spot for almost every class.
Oh, yeah. Really? So...
Yeah, because not only are you essentially immune from spies because it's very difficult for them to jump up, or they just don't know.
Yeah.
But you also have a health pack up there, a small one, but still health pack.
We're not on the rocks, but just near the rocks, isn't it?
No, it's actually on the rocks.
Really?
Yeah,
I've played Frontier before. Hang on, let's have a look.
You see the? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna jump up there now.
Right. You're going up.
Oh no! Okay, no. It's on the
I saw it there. It was just for a flash.
So up there is actually a health pack, so it's really handy because you're pretty much the only one that's ever going to be up there. So you have all the access in the world to it.
It's your private health pack.
Yeah, your team is likely to be down there below, either if you're blue or if you're red. And so you have defense from them, and you could also, if you're like a medic, you can heal them.
Now, I've got another question that's just come to mind. It's about the classes that you play. You said that you like to play classes and particular loadouts for fun, right? You do it because you enjoy them. Do you ever change classes because the team needs it?
Well, look what I'm doing now.
That's true. That's very true.
Playing sniper.
So you're on a sniper. So did you check and you saw, our team doesn't have a sniper and we need one?
Well, no. Okay, I don't check whether or not our team needs a sniper or not. Partly is because, on this last point, spy is terrible. That is simply it, because all the enemies in the final bit are all gonna be on top of the railing, and there's only one way to get to the railing. And that's by the narrow pathway over there.
Yeah.
So it is very, very difficult.
I've found that myself when I've been playing Spy on the last point on Frontier. Exactly that. Yeah. Everybody's crowded in. They're all up on the rail over the top of the cart. Really hard for a Spy to get up there. So what do you do? And you've swapped a sniper.
Yeah, it's simply just that. Because Spy is not going to have a fun time here.
No, absolutely. RARA's just had to head away for a little bit, and I found a little bit more Spy play. I think he's going to be Spy this round. He's been a lot of different classes, as we've seen. He enjoys playing them for fun. Enjoys playing quite a few classes, not just the Spy, which caught my attention. Okay, so he's Spy. He's got his usual loadout. Kunai, Dead Ringer, and the Ambassador. Right, decloak very quickly. Oh, ran into a combo. That's bad luck.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, you're right. I was just giving a bit of a commentary while I was watching because I found a little bit more of your Spy gameplay.
Yeah. Okay. About this game though, the enemy team had a pair, and I'm pretty sure you've already seen them. Cookie Ninja and I believe it McDongle.
Okay. Yeah. So these guys were in a party and communicating.
These two here, because They were in a party, of course. They have comms, which means it's going to be very hard as spy to do anything.
Yeah.
And they have a vac mid. And clearly, that's a good vac mid. So he's going to be near unkillable.
Now, the vac, he can't put a vac on that will protect him from your backstab, can he?
No, but they resolved that via communication.
Right.
And plus, both of them I know are very good players. Yes, I know. What they kind of hated me towards the end. Through a bit of trash talk, but I still respect the fact that they are very good players.
Yeah, and I do the same. I don't mind being beaten by a better player. I don't like being beaten by somebody with hacks.
Yeah.
But if it's a better player, well, more power to them. Either naturally they're skilled, or they put in a whole lot more time than I have, or whatever their story is. If they're a better player, fantastic.
Yeah.
So there they are.
There they are over there.
Yeah.
You can see they also are I think are very cautious of me.
Yeah, they're probably respecting you the way you're respecting them, which is fair enough too.
I do have to point one thing. I wasn't really paying attention to that medic over there because honestly, I did not think he would actually try and kill me.
No?
I was going towards my team, and he's just there with just a scout, and so I guess he's just got balls of steel because my gosh, was what he did crazy, I guess.
Yeah. He just didn't overthink it. He just went for it.
Yeah, and you can see the heavy turning around because his medic is calling me out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I play a lot of medic, as I said, and I'll use my mic in game. And it's amazing the effect it can have, not just on the player that you're healing, but on the team as well. That medic, did he share the heals around, but basically stuck to the combo?
Well, yeah, no, okay, that was a pocket medic.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, he's just gonna tear things up.
Yeah, they came in, they wanted to play together, they're a good team. Let's stick together. I do find that frustrating though when I'm on that team and I'm hurt.
Yeah, they're not healing. They're not healing.
Exactly.
Yeah, to be perfectly honest, I don't particularly like medics who do that as well. Yeah. But honestly, though, they're still very skilled. I still respect some part of it.
Yeah. No, I know exactly what you mean. And much respect to you too, mate. You're an amazing spy and a positive and friendly member of our TF2 community. I've learnt a lot and I know our viewers have too. Next time you're on an Australian TF2 server, say hi to RARA and pray that he's on your team and not the opposition. Take care, guys.